The road to the College World Series begins tomorrow night for A&M at the College Station Regional. The Aggies stumbled at the end of the Big 12 tournament, dropping games against Missouri and Kansas. But the NCAA tourney brings with it a fresh start. Now, as we pull up the graphic here, you see it right there. Game 3 starts tomorrow night at 6:30 against the Flyers of Dayton. Now, if the Aggies do win, they'll play Saturday night at 6:35 versus the Game 1 winner previously on Friday. But if they drop the next game, their game will be at 12:35 p.m. on Saturday as well. By the way, the Louisville All-Americans were announced today, and pitchers Ross Stripling and Michael Walker, as well as right fielder Tyler Naquin, were the Aggies taking home that honor. Well, everybody assumed that Baylor was headed to the Big 12 Super Regional last year, and why not? The Bears were leading Cal by 3 runs headed into the 9th inning, and they even had Cal down to their final strike in the final inning, and then it happened. A single to right allowed the game-winning score and a heartbreaking moment for the team. But they learned from that and have gotten better because of it.
They lived with it, and to some extent we will always all live with it. But you can respond, and it can make you better.
It was the most heartbreaking experience I've felt in a long time. But we're not going to focus too much on that. We reflect back on it just because it did happen, and we don't want that to happen again this year. We're trying to achieve more.
We're ready to go, and I think that feeling that they had then has really pushed them and helped them lead the team in the right direction since that day.
Well, if SEC coaches have it their way, college football players would be getting paid to compete. That, at least according to South Carolina head coach Steve Spurrier. Spurrier, who is never at a loss of words, told his fellow head coaches about his pay-for-play plan at the SEC meetings in Destin, Florida. And they all voted for it in favor, 14-0, for giving players a stipend. And under his plan, football and basketball student athletes would be given somewhere between $3,500 and $4,000 out of pocket for the entire year of their expenses. To the NBA now. The NBA season hasn't quite wrapped up, but former A&M basketball players are gearing up for next month's NBA draft. Chris Middleton and Dash Harris were in Houston today working out with other draft hopefuls under the guidance of former Houston Rocket John Lucas. And Dash is taking advantage of the chance to get better.
Just pre-draft workouts, just trying to improve every area of my game before the draft. There's a lot of drills that NBA teams do when they bring you in the workout, so I've just been doing that. Getting my jump shot right, getting here, shooting on the guns early, getting my conditioning right. Everything. We do everything. Conditioning, speed, conditioning, strength, all type of things. So just the whole all-around thing.
And if you're wondering where the Aggies will head in the NBA, you can find out. The NBA draft will be held June 28th. And finally tonight, congratulations to the A&M Consolidated baseball team. The Tigers are going to the state baseball tournament in Round Rock after beating Bryan 3-1 tonight and sweeping that series. And that's a look at sports. Ann?
All right, thanks, Lane. Stay with us. Matt Hines is in with a final check of your forecast. And have you liked our Facebook page? It's easy to find. Just search ABC 40 Bryan/College Station. It's a great way to get breaking news updates and voice your thoughts on Brazos Valley News throughout the day. We'll be right back.